Hi there. Look at how awesome part of Nairobi city looks like. It's so dope, guys. What do you think? Look at all those awesome houses, skyscrapers, people going about their normal activities and so forth. And so with that, I want us to talk about business ideas in light of someone earning about 20,000 Kenya shillings. Assuming you are earning 20,000 Kenya shillings, which business ideas could you possibly look to jump into for you to be able to make money and even so over time see your earnings increase? Guys, we all need to understand and appreciate that in this country, one of the major impediments or challenges when it comes to starting a business is actually people having the capital they require for them to be able to start a business. Capital is a huge challenge, perfectly understood, because we are talking about a good segment of the Kenya population being people who on average earn little amounts of money. And so with that, talking about, for example, someone earning below 30,000, 40,000 Kenya shillings or even 50K Kenya shillings, and then they have family, they have other responsibilities, it tells you that they could have a challenge, them getting capital to start a business. And even beyond that, we've also seen, for example, as a country, right about now, we are experiencing a crazy economic challenge. And so even banks out there are actually more and more strict with regards to how they are assisting people get loan financing. And even with that, also the cost of loan financing has gone drastically up, because even just about a month ago, we saw the Central Bank of Kenya increase its bank rate to about 10.5%. And so with that, even commercial banks out there have greatly increased their cost of interest of financing. In other words, the interest rate on monies people borrow from this particular commercial bank. That tells you actually obtaining money to start a business is continuing to become strenuous in the country. And so with that, it tells you that actually there is need for individuals out there to develop even novel saving techniques for them to be able to save money for them to start a business. And I'm saying so because unfortunately for most people out there, the most likely way they're going to be able to start a business is by them saving money to start a business. So if you're out there earning about 20,000 Kenya shillings, just target to save. Of course, saving is not just something that happens impromptu. You need to purpose to save. And it all begins with a budget. Budget very well. Be very clear with regards to what amount of money you can save. And of course, you're going to need to live below your means. For example, if you're earning 20K Kenya shillings, there's no way, for example, you're going to be living in a house which is 10K. Just go out there, for example, even look for a house 3K, 4K each and every month, and then ensure also you save about a third or over 30% of what you're earning. So if you're working with about 20K earnings, we're talking about you possibly saving about 6K Kenya shillings each and every month. And of course, I'm assuming this is your net earnings. You're saving about 6K Kenya shillings each and every month. Guys, you save that amount of money for about 6 to about 9 months. You're going to have somewhere between 36 to about 50K Kenya shillings. And so with that, you can start a good number of businesses in this country with just 36 to about 50K Kenya shillings. And hopefully over time, you can be able to scale them up and even possibly quit your job, or even so continue to open more and more branches of your business. And so with that, which are the 5 businesses which you can possibly start with about 36 Kenya shillings to 50K Kenya shillings? I'm going to discuss with you 2 business ideas relating to food, 2 business ideas relating to household or things relating to someone's well-being and interior of houses, and then I'm going to discuss 1 business idea relating to the digital space, because we're also living in a digital era. That is going to bring us to 5 business ideas. And so with that, the first business idea relating to food. Guys, as most people out here say, and actually it is very accurate, no one goes wrong when it comes to things food. And I'm saying so because people out here need to eat each and every day, because we are designed to eat for us to continue leading a good life or surviving. So in case you can jump, for example, in groceries, fruits, and such kind of things, be sure you can be in very formidable business. And by the way, we just above 30K, somewhere between 30 to 50K Kenya shillings, be sure you can start a good grocery shop. We're talking about a small shop or even a small fruits bar. And you're gonna be able to be in very huge business. You can start small and then scale up over time, but be sure this is the kind of business, in case you are in a very good location, which is secure and more so around residential buildings, you can be able to start a very formidable groceries business, which you're gonna be able to scale over time. And even so, you can start by being there physically, and then over time, you can also let go, employ someone, and then continue focusing on other things, because business is gonna continue being as a going concern. And then the second idea relating to food also is that you can also begin a small kibandaski. We've all seen those temporal kind of structures which sell food to people in a given area. Maybe there is an area out there which is going very hard on matters construction. Maybe it is bordering a major business district. Why not start a kibandaski whereby you are selling foodstuffs, or even things like, for example, smoky, things like, for example, chapos and so forth. And be sure you can also be in business, because with just about 20k Kenya shillings, be sure you're going to have the stock you require, and even the remaining about 10k, you can erect temporal structures or even get trolleys, temporal benches and so forth. And be sure you're going to be in very big business, because you can go wrong with food, right? And then now it comes to household. What can you possibly begin? First and foremost is a business relating to clothes. Talk about clothes, ladies' handbag, ladies' shoes, you name it. Guys, this is also another viable area you can look to jump into and be able to be in very big business with just somewhere between 30k to 50k Kenya shillings. And I'm saying so because ladies out here buy things in a more impromptu fashion compared to men. And even when it comes to clothes, you can specialize. For example, you can just be selling second-hand clothes for children. And also with that, you can be in very, very big business. You selling second-hand clothes for children. And with that, we're talking about you obtaining a bill using somewhere between 20k to even 35k Kenya shillings. Get a good location, start small, and then over time, you can even scale up your operations to multiple areas. This is also another area which you can look to jump into and be able to also make good amounts of money. And then another business idea related to household is the idea which I call flipping items. In other words, you buy items cheaply and then sell them on different marketplaces out there at a profit. Think about it, small household things out there in case someone is selling. You can sell at a lower price and then over time flip them, sell at a higher price using different marketplaces out there. For example, Gigi, Kaliman, you name it, you can look to flip these items and then be able to turn in a profit by you selling at a higher price. Of course, with these, you need to also be very keen for you to be able to buy things which are at a quality things which are underpriced, and then see how best to add a margin to it for you to be able to make money over time. And then guys, the last business idea which relates to the digital space is you jumping into trading. Whether it is trading in Forex, trading maybe in digital financial assets out there, like for example, cryptocurrency, you name it. In case you are financially savvy or even you are willing to learn, you can use that particular 6 months you're going to be saving for you to be able to learn the ropes of Forex or even cryptocurrency trading and then jump in those too. And I'm saying so because the future also of the financial spaces is these digital assets. So look to jump into those, and then hopefully you can also be able to make money or even build a crazy value pipeline which is going to assist you even quit your employment. Of course, the way I've spoken to this could look like it's something very easy. Guys, nothing out here comes easy. And so with that, it tells you, first of all, you need to learn, research to understand any business you want to jump into before you jump into it. So first of all, do good research, learn, relearn, and learn. Do what you have to do for you to understand or have knowledge with regards to where you need to jump into, okay? And then secondly, take the first step, invest. A good number of people out here plan so much, but only a few invest. So take the first necessary step to invest, and then you're going to be feet deep in the water and you're going to have to continue. So take the necessary step to invest. Once you invest, you're going to have to continue doing what is necessary for you to be able to ensure your business continues operating. And then lastly, guys, persevere. Persevere because it takes time for you to be able to start making a profit. It takes time for you to be able to turn around your business. So Invest your time, invest your efforts, invest your finances, but understand you need to persevere because it's going to take time for you to be able to make a gain, or even so build a very formidable value pipeline. But once you do that, things are going to be all system goes. So take the necessary step today, start saving, have a plan, have a budget, and even with that, take the necessary step for you to begin a business, and hopefully over time, things are going to be okay. What do you think about these ideas? Is there any which is fascinating or interesting to you, which you look to jump into and then make a living out of it? Share with us down below. Let's continue discussing. Cheers, guys, and look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye-bye, and you all take care.